Hi, welcome to the GenX Glam and Gab channel here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome. Welcome to day 29 of OctoberPalooza, my birthday month. I have been here every single day uploading a video, sometimes more than one video a day, if you count the shorts of my cat Zena. And on October 28th, I actually did 2 longer form YouTube videos. Like I said, I've been saying, I like to run past the finish line. What can I do? Let's get into today's video by asking the question of the day and then rapid firing some updates. And then as usual, mom in the basement on the go, gotta get going. So today's question of the day is, and I cannot believe we didn't ask this sooner. I can't believe it. What is your favorite flower? I know there's a lot to pick from. I feel like a lot of these questions I ask, I'm like, there's a lot to pick from. We really have to narrow it down, but I can say that an orchid is my favorite because they have staying power, and I'm all about the staying power because I don't have the best green thumb, and the orchids are so resilient. I don't know. I just feel like they have a personality of their own. That's just me. Go ahead and drop a comment. All right, what are the updates? And I need to stay focused. If there's ever a day I needed to stay focused, it's today. First of all, I want to say this. This is so weird. Yesterday on the way to work, we were like 6 minutes out of the driveway, right? And I started to look, okay, long story short, I broke out in hives, and I'm like, what is going on? First, I thought I was getting a little bit warm, right? I rolled down the window. I have a very high tolerance for, I don't know, nuisances like that, because like I said in the past, I used to be an ultra runner. And when you go, and ultra running is anything past the marathon distance. And when you're going like 6, 8, 10, 12 hours, 13 hours on your feet, right? A lot of stuff in your body can start to break down and it starts to hurt. And we just like push past the pain. And so I was like, all right, roll down the windows, cool down, whatever. And then it's just like, then the inside of my brain started to feel like it was like hot, like right. And I'm like, what's going on? So I made an instant decision. It just happened to be by a store that I knew had a pharmacy. So I said to my son, I'm like, we gotta pull over. So I pull over, I go in, the pharmacist is of course on the phone. They make me wait. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? So the pharmacist gets off the phone. She comes over and she looks at me. She's like, yeah, you're having a reaction of some sort. We go look at all the over-the-counter stuff. She recommends a product that is fast dissolve and won't make me drowsy, so I can continue driving and go to work. And then over the like a topical hydrocortisone cream. And so I was like, okay, so what's DEFCON 5, right? Like, what do I need to worry about? When do I need to call? When do I need to go to the hospital? Do I need to go to the hospital right now? Because I could feel like it was like here on my chest, on my shoulders. I had tights on, but I feel like my legs were really warm too. Like my face, my neck, like right in here was like the worst. And then just all down both my forearms. And so she's like, oh, if your lips start to swallow, your tongue starts to swallow. She's like, you should call 911. I was like, okay. So I made the decision to just took the medicine. I can't recite reactin. That was the name of the med, in case anybody wants to know. Claritin, I guess, also had a non-drowsy, but they didn't have like a fast dissolve. So did the school drop off, got to work, was a little bit shaky, was telling my story. By the time I got to work, like 20 minutes after I took the meds, things were starting to like calm down, and like there was never a tongue or lip swelling. So anyway, I've never had an allergic reaction in my life. Like, let's just put that out there. This was like a firster. This was a firster. So, so today I used all the same products that I used yesterday. Okay. I want to just do all the same products I used yesterday. And what I'm not doing this morning is taking a particular medicine that I took yesterday. I took a medicine with orange juice. And I know my husband's always like, don't take medicine with orange juice, because something about the acidity of orange juice breaks down meds. So that's the variable change this morning. I used all the same stuff. I will show you quick what I did yesterday. You didn't see me do my skincare yesterday, but I used my Lancome hydrating toner. I used my Shiseido under eye cream, White Lucent, because remember, I'm like, oh, I'm trying this out. It's supposed to be brightening. And then I used my Charlotte's Tilbury Magic Cream. I got out a new sponge and a new sort of like powder puff, right? I didn't use yesterday's. I didn't use yesterday's brushes either. Color correcting, I used my NARS team. under eye brightener in the shade Night Swan, and my pot concealer in the shade Vanilla. And then I used my Huda Beauty, this is like faux concealer in the shade Pomelo Pink. So that's kind of like what I did offline that you guys didn't see. What you saw me do online, oh, I also tight lined with my new Lisi Waiter. All right, so what you guys saw me do online, you saw me try my new foundations that come with my MUA kit. So I used the shade FK133 and I mixed it with my Clinique moisturizer because this is what I like to cut thicker foundations with. And I just sort of took my beauty sponge and I didn't use a lot. I just tapped it around. I blended it in, you know, tap, 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 tap all around. Then I came in with my FK105 because I thought, no, I used the 105 with the Clinique moisturizer, and then I came in with the FK101 because I thought like this area right there was like, didn't have a good base cover. It was kind of red. So I put specifically the lightest shade of foundation right here and a little bit down my T-zone to brighten it up. And then I used this new Merit in the shade Cheeky. I went all over my face. Like I did the same thing that I did yesterday, blended all that in. After I got offline, I touched up my face. I took this thing and I put it on my lip because the lip palette that came in the MUA kit here, I combined, and I did do this, I combined, all offline. You just can't see it because I've covered up with the Merit. I combined these two and there's like, okay, I'm standing by what I said yesterday. There's just not a lot of pigment in this thing, okay? I don't know what to say. And then in here, this is the concealer palette that came in my MUA kit. I took this bottom shade down there and I put it with my beauty blender. I put it on my lids. I went a little bit up here on my forehand and sort of like some bronzing, like that sun-kissed. I used it as sort of a bronzer. And then I went on top of the mirror with a little bit of this LYS and Self-Love, just in this area. That's the only place I put the Self-Love. Offline, you didn't see me go back in and do a little bit of powder bronzer with my Charlotte Tilbury shade Light. And then you also didn't see me go and, you know, powder and get the shine off and sort of like, you know, blur out, like, I don't know, put on the final finish. And then you did see me put on this mascara. This is from my kit. This was their, I had it, the kit came with two types of mascara, volumizing and a lengthening. This is the lengthening one. It didn't really transfer yesterday. Neither did the Lisa Waiter eyeliner update, but I did find that they were just like, when I clean my face and I have that kind of stuff on my eye, it just, you know, on the lashes, on the waterline, it's just so annoying. It's so annoying. I just want to clean my face. I want it to be enjoyable and relaxing, and I don't want to have to go in there and like, Anyway, okay, let's move on because this is a GenX Glam giveaway video. If you have thoughts on my allergic reaction, go ahead, drop them in there. So today, full face. Okay, if I break out in hives again on my way to work, because I'm kind of on the same schedule every day, we'll know it was something in this kit. And the only new stuff that I've used in the kit, especially in the direct proximity of my face. Oh yes, you're probably like, what about the Say Drops? Yes, I did. I put those back in today. Yes, this was, and these I'm not even sure about because like if I had to pick a culprit out of all of this stuff, like detective, like, okay, no judgy judge, I would say, okay, the foundations, because that's definitely something new, or maybe this, because the rest of the products I've used, they're kind of, you know, not really out of the ordinary. I don't know. I honestly think it was mixing the medicine with the orange juice, but let's see if I break out today. Here is the GenX Glam Slam giveaway. This will be open to anybody with an address, mailing address anywhere in the world, but beware, a lot of these international addresses I can mail to. The post office will take my box, but they can't track the package for me, or if they can, it will cost me a lot of money. So read the rules carefully. Everybody's eligible. This is just, I filled this thing up. This is a Kaja little, cute little bag. I'll quickly show you. We've got Elizabeth Arden. These are night and day serum capsules. And by the way, while we're doing housekeeping, I want to do two shout outs. First shout out is to Emily D, and I'm going to link her video. Emily did the most, I don't have words. super awesome cat eye vid. She did the whole thing. She even had cat ears. I'm linking the video. You have to go watch it. It was like, I don't know, it was way 10, 12 minutes. It was not, and her voice is so soothing. You have to go check it out. Memily D, I said it in the comments, you did such an amazing job making those cat eyes. Thank you for that. Thank you for trying. I knew that you would crush it. I just knew it. You're so good at doing your eye makeup. So check that video out. And Yvette. Yvette did an unbox video. She was the first winner of the GenX Glam 12 Days of Beauty bundles, bags, and then also the full-size palette. So there's actually 11 bags of samples. I had another question from a subby like, oh, what's in the bags? Are they just little samples? No, they're not. Some are full-size, some are very mini samples, some are like deluxe size, travel size samples, and then everybody's getting a full-size P. Louise palette. So if you really want to see the first one, and they're all different, believe me, they're all different. But I tried to be equitable in the size. Like if I put like a full size in one, I made sure that the other ones got full size of kind of the same thing, but different brand. And there's all the brands we talk about: Shiseido, Clarins, Charlotte Tilbury, Clinique, Elf, all the brands that we talk about, Revolution, all kinds of brands in there. And it's not just skincare and beauty. I threw in a few little, I don't know, cutesy things. So watch Yvette's video. Also linking Yvette's video. Yvette did a fantastic unbox. Again, it's a 10, 12 minute watch. And you can see for yourself. She did it in one cut. A girl after my own heart. And it was really fun to watch. All right, so let's go through this. Oh, I true to my word, I tucked in this little pocket on the side. This is all Guerlain little samples. You've got her a little bit of foundation. You've got under eye cream. You've got Youth Water Oil. You've got her La Creme face cream. I threw in the little Kylie gloss, and I think I might still be able to fit more stuff in here. This is a Biotherm little sample that these came from the Shoppers Mart 25 Days of Beauty Surprises. Also photo finish primer, Smashbox, Dose of Wisdom, another little serum. We've got another little Biotherm. We have a little Stila. This is a liquid eyeliner here. I want to be very careful, very careful. This is good for the cat eyes. The Youth Water Oil came rolling out. We have this is Bad Gal Bang, also recently unboxed in my Shoppers Mart, 25 Days of Beauty Surprises. We also have like a Too Faced lip injector and a Darphin, another like little serum. All right, I'm gonna put all of this carefully back in the little Kaja, bag. It's so darling, right? Isn't this bag so darling? And I will be able to fit, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to fit a few things more. And I would like to get this out in the mail on Thursday, if possible. This is kind of like a 24-hour. I'm drawing the winner tomorrow morning. So so get in there and make your comments. This is a kind of a grand slam / flash giveaway here at the GenX Glam and Gab channel. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Need to get going. Take care. I'll see you on day 30 of OctoberPalooza.